Electric commentary. This is your place. Every trick I've ever thought of was bro. Wait, you showed me the gotta quit. I was commentating. It's actually so probably won't be able to hear it. But I got it. Right. So you go ahead. Hey, if you could just grab someone and you leave it. Wait, I think you are not here six to friend. So I was like, I was talking, you love us all from family. It's just me screaming that song. Right, Brian? Yeah, that's it. You also co-commentate with me too. I would love it. Well, we'll handle the ball for them. Bro, he's not for aching? It's the up high part. Is that usually just turn? No. Like you can grab it. Yeah. You just have to grab it above the. You can turn from there. Yeah. Bro, I was the last time Carolina lost a heartbreaking game and had to be put in a bronze medal match. We went over the Nationals. No, it's not. It's off. Yeah, that's nothing. Make sure I can run out the mouth as out. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie. So I've been like running hella. My conditioning's through the roof right now. I ran the double down, like last week. Yeah. So 14 miles, bro. I've been grinding the straw. Look at the pacing, bro. We're just like, I'm pretty much double down running. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in this electric bronze medal Division I Carolina handball versus University of Pittsburgh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in this electric bronze medal Division I Carolina handball versus University of Pittsburgh games. I am your host, Malachi Jowers, former president of Carolina Handball and Left Wing. And I'm joined with my co-host. Introduce yourself. How's it going? My name is Ross Lipke, also a former Carolina Handball alum, and excited to be here for the third place game. Yeah, so you already know what team we're cheering for. We'll try to make this as little of a unbiased broadcast as possible, but just know, if it gets hype on the Carolina side, my voice will be gone, and you will hear screaming. If Pitt does something cool, you'll get a mediocre reaction. Battle to figure out who is the real blue blood. That's just how the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentlemen. This lowly of a rivalry that has. We have a battle to figure out who is the real blue blood between this lowly of a rivalry that has been brewing over the past few years. Carolina not usually finding themselves competing against University of Pittsburgh, but unfortunate circumstances against an Air Force team earlier has made it where this Carolina team is not playing for the gold medal game, but they'll be playing for a bronze medal. Carolina team. And a game where they Ross, I would probably go out there and say a free playing Carolina team. I agree. And a game where they really aren't looking for the medal is probably them playing their best handball ever. What would you say to that? I agree. I think when Parkman can play free with no pressure, yeah, it's fun to watch. It's electric. It's fast paced. 100%. 100%. As long as they lock in on defense, I think it's going to be tough one for Pitt today. Yes. Carolina looking with nothing to lose. Pitt looking for everything to gain to make the statement that they belong in Division I category. Really, this program's really come along in the last few years. It has come along, but they stalled out once they have moved up to this Division I team. Really, just only be able to kind of get over on Ohio State. But if you ask any Pitt guys, that's really just a guaranteed win for them every time they see them in a schedule. An all-time legendary Carolina handball team. So Pitt looking for a statement game here against an all-time legendary Carolina handball team.
seems to be a bit of a
Ladies and gentlemen,
table
if you have
issue.
any feedback for UNC team
Says
handball,
management
on
from
how
USA
they
Team
can
Handball.
improve, they are always looking for feedback. Whether it's
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any feedback for UNC Team Handball on how they can improve, they are always looking for feedback. Whether it's structuring a tournament, allocating resources, but please let them know your opinions. Reach out to them via email. If you have phone numbers, call them. But we are looking to improve the sport, and that only comes through constructive criticism.
We are underway.
Looks like they're ready to go.
Pitt here, a couple of highlight players of their own. They have two national team players on their roster. Zach Greenstein.
Pitt here, a couple of highlight players of their own. They have two national team players on their roster. Zach Greenstein and Khalil. Surely they'll be looking to make a 1-2 impact on this team.
Carolina shifting well. Great defense when Carolina start off.
Carolina shifting well.
So Pitt finds the back of the net and strikes first.
Great defense when Carolina start off.
Then we'll see what this Tar Heel
Pitt
team
finds the back of the net and strikes first. Then we'll see what this Tar Heel team is able to bring to the table.
A beautiful set shot from Parker and Coach. Brings us to 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
A beautiful set shot from Parker and Coach. Brings us to 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Zach Greenstein showing his time in Europe was not all for naught.
Oh, and Zach Greenstein showing his time in Europe was not all for naught.
Keeper save, electric. And unable to find the pass.
Obi with a nice swim move, but the keeper save, electric.
Former backcourt player, knowing
and unable to find the pass.
On the men's national team and has been playing.
Ross, I have to ask you, as a former backcourt player, knowing a player is on the men's national team and has been playing overseas, does that change the way you approach him as a defender?
I think it comes down to the coaching. I know Tyler and Aaron are not afraid to throw different looks at people. In the past, we've tried to force other players in a creative role.
Showing that he doesn't care who's lined up against him.
100%. We're seeing Carolina's freshman Lucas Bosesky showing that he doesn't care who's lined up against him. He's going to run threes.
Starters on a Carolina A team. Lucas Bosesky.
Now, this is the first time we have ever seen two freshman starters on a Carolina A team. Lucas Bosesky and what they know as the phenom Nate Wolf.
He'll be reaching inside
six to grab the ball. Hands on the ball.
Pitt ball.
He'll be reaching inside 6 to grab the ball. We'll keep it Pitt ball.
I would agree with that. And it'll be a corner.
Could be a well officiated game. Two of the best refs in the USA team handball.
I would agree with that. And it'll be a corner kick. And the ball is stuck in the upper rafters. Surely they'll stop time here, and they do.
And it's just challenges with the new venue that's never had a handball tournament ever played in before.
And it's just challenges with the new venue that's never had a handball tournament ever played in before.
I don't believe it did, and that is just veteran officiating.
And did the clock ever start? I don't believe it did, and that is just veteran officiating.
Pitt back taking a wide clock. There he comes in.
That's a good breakthrough.
Great right
Pitt back taking a wide clock. There he comes in.
Pitt 3-2. Pitt showing
That's
they're
a good
not going to be
breakthrough.
taking his
Great
walk over.
breakthrough right there.
Oh, what?
Pitt 3-2. Pitt showing they're not going to be taking his walk over.
Is what they call him.
Oh, what? What a move from the phenom is what they call him.
Jonathan Wolpetti doing what he does best.
Jonathan Wolpetti doing what he does best.
Swinging Nate Wolf. They find Sam Spear on the right wing. Back to
Swinging Nate Wolf.
Takes control of
They
the
find
offense.
Sam Spear on the right wing.
Slip, doesn't get it.
Back to Parkman. Takes control of the offense. Looks for the surface slip, doesn't get it. No.
They take the wrap there.
The stall call goes up. And that is that experience.
The stall call goes up.
National team defense right there. Khalil and Zach at the 3 and the 2.
And that is that experience. National team defense right there. Khalil and Zach at the 3 and the 2 on the same side. It's going to be hard to get through that wall.
And Parkman Cook just hurt. And Parkman Cook just hurt. Just not the right preparations in play for the handball tournament.
A new venue.
Just not the right preparations in play for the handball tournament.
I hear they're thinking about bringing a team to NC State next year. You know, that is the rumor, but I'm not sure what the Lakers are going to put in there. Hopefully that's something I would be in love with. See a nice rivalry between Carolina and State going in. But we'll see what happens next year. Been talking for years.
Been talking for many years.
If anything changes.
The clock has been going this entire time. I'm sorry about that, folks.
Ball's back in play.
Or it's taking about a minute and a half off.
The clock has been going this entire time. I'm sorry about that, folks. Or it's taking about a minute and a half off. It'll work out later.
Coming from the backcourt. Crashing here. Stay swinging back.
That Green watching coming from the backcourt.
Right back.
Crashing here.
Stay
swinging back to him.
The wing shot.
To the right back. Keeping on the right side. Williams left side asleep. They find the wing shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Callenberry fights through. And that is a grown, big man right there. Ties the game.
Oh, Callenberry fights through.
And that is a grown, big man right there. Ties the game up here.
Let's go, sir.
Here.
All in there.
Pitts. We'll keep it Carolina ball.
Don't have another opportunity to score here. Foot call and Pitts. We'll keep it Carolina ball.
And they'll make a center back change to get Parkman a rest here. From Xavier Martin.
Xavier Shifty.
And they'll make a center back change to get Parkman a rest here.
A great
Xavier Martin.
Xavier Shifty.
Shifty. And the ability to make a great pass when needed.
We'll see if he's able to find Callenberry at the circus slip here.
Pitt trying to go quick.
Good transition made better.
Slow it down. Stopping the fast break opportunity there.
Pitt trying to go quick. Good transition made better.
They slow it down. Stopping the fast break opportunity there. Good defense. Greeny recognizing it's just an immovable object that he found himself coming up. Good defense. Greeny recognizing it's just an immovable object that he found himself coming up.
High shot.
Yeah. They swing it to the left
We will
side.
stop the clock for the third
Oh,
time.
with a high shot.
Out of the venue.
And we will stop the clock for the third time in this first half already as the ball flies out of the venue. There it goes again.
And both teams starting off slower than probably both anticipated. I think it's just the last game of the tournament.
And both teams starting off slower than probably both anticipated. I think it's just the last game of the tournament. Body's worn down. You're feeling tired.
100%.
Everything hurts.
Take some time. They played in a third place game before. There's a lot of discipline.
100%. But once the fun
100%.
It'll take
I'm
some
sure it'll be
time
an
to
all-around good time. Obi gets
get
away with a
into
few
it a little.
steps there.
100%. But once the fun starts being had, I'm sure it'll be an all-around good time. Obi gets away with a few steps there. Pitt with the
They find the left
transition
wing again.
opportunity.
And Jonathan Mulcahy with a
Great defense to
save.
stop the fast break.
I'll
They
tell you
find the
one
left
thing
wing
about the
again.
Carolina team.
And Jonathan Mulcahy with a great save.
If he is
I'll tell you
having a
one
great
thing about this
game,
Carolina
he's
team.
able to cultivate
Jonathan
some
Mulcahy is the
phenomenal
engine.
energy to come from the bench.
If he is having a great game, he is
And that's
able
what
to
the fun is at.
cultivate some phenomenal energy to come from the bench and from the players on the court.
They will.
And that's when the fun is had.
Oh, And he's trying to pull a move that he's learned from his sensei,
Nate Wolf.
Tyler Smith, straight out of the TJ playbook.
And he's trying to pull a move that he's learned from his sensei, Tyler Smith, straight out of the TJ playbook, number 9. Xavier Martin with the set shot. We're stuck at 4-4.
You'll notice Carolina's defense seems to be shifted a little bit, trying to
We're stuck at 4-4.
You'll notice Carolina's defense seems to be shifted a little bit, trying to force them to shoot wing shots.
And the center back.
Nate. Just doing anything to stop it from going to the pivot and the center back.
You almost entirely shift to your right side and leave their right wing open.
So if you're Carolina, I think you almost entirely shift to your right side and leave their right wing open. He hasn't touched the ball. He looks a little timid. You want to see if he can prove it. He's a great shooter.
He's got to be ready to shoot when the ball comes to him.
Oh, Greeny. There's a non-contact injury there. Walks it off.
And the skull goes up.
Seems all right.
Carolina is able to close that hole there.
Oh, that's not green, man.
And the skull goes up.
Well,
And Greeny.
shot.
Oh, that's not green, man.
2 minutes.
Apologies there.
On.
Well,
Who
great
would that
set
be on?
shot.
2 minutes been called.
It's a 2 minute.
On. Who would that be on?
From Pitt for
Running through the center.
running
It
through the
appears it's
center.
a
And
2
that- They've
minute.
been getting players for that all tournament
Number
long.
13 from Pitt
This
for
one
Running
did
through
have
the center.
potential
run through the
to
center.
be
And that they've been
restart.
getting players for that all tournament long. But this one did have potential to impede the restart. So we understand the call here.
They're allowed to run through the middle, but if it interferes with play, it becomes a 2 minute.
100%.
Carolina's pivots are always aware of it, really quick to
Pitt
force
coming
it
off
to
the goal,
impact.
but now
100%.
down a man. We'll
Pitt's
see what
gotta
Carolina
learn
does.
from
They get
it
to a
and
classic man
Be a
up
little
play.
more careful.
So Pitt coming off the goal, but now down a man. And we'll see what Carolina does. They get into a classic man-up play. They're looking for that right side of the court to be wide open, which it is. Parkman Cook takes in the middle. Gives it to the phenomenal Nate Wolf with plenty of space. And he's denied by the keeper.
And that's one thing that you want as a handball.
Keeper's
goalie.
having a
You
good
wanna have
game.
great
He is.
early game. To make the goal small for
And that's one thing that you want as a handball goalie. You want to have a great early game. To make the goal small for the players as the game goes on and to keep your energy high as the game goes on as well.
Now, Pitt here are going to try to take the air out of the ball, force the refs to call a stall.
Xavier with a nice poke there. Probably going to get the stall going sooner, and he does.
Hands up.
Pitt is showing you their experience.
Let him go.
Utilizing their veteran players.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pitt is showing you their experience by utilizing their veteran players.
Carolina not taking advantage of this
What would
too.
that be for them when they are full 6 man up?
And if Pitt wins the 2 minute here, oh, how much more would that be for them when they are full 6 man up? Xavier runs into his own player that is pushed by the Pitt player.
See a lot less of those. The game goes on.
Other part.
Warning for this game. You're going to see a lot less of those. The game goes on. The man up play as they
Will be
should.
the last minute of this game. Carolina is not running the man up play as they
They
should.
just seem to be playing with us.
It's a new look for their man up.
It is.
They just seem to be playing with us.
It's a new look for their man up.
It is.
The traditional,
And he dribbles there, but still on the back of the net.
super composed,
And he dribbles there, but still on the back of the net.
Is
super
6-5
composed.
Pitt up by 1.
And it is 6-5 Pitt up by 1.
They find a left wing yet again. And he is just on fire from this left side.
They find a left wing yet again.
The
And he is just on fire from this left side.
Pitt's favorite.
100%.
The smaller court and the incomplete walls definitely helps. Plays into Pitt's favorite.
100%.
And it's best when they can get out and run.
They find Ryan Gavier. Oh, and Callum's not able to secure it. He plays the
They find Ryan Gavier. Oh, and Callum's not able to secure it. He plays the ball, forces a turnover. Lucas Museski the other way. Another unlucky goal post bounce.
Oh, and
Now
that
foot
was-
call there.
Expecting that set shot to come out, and it almost did.
Oh, and I was expecting that set shot to come out, and it almost did.
The ball.
Carolina with 2 opportunities, unable to get the ball. Oh. Some hard defense from this Pitt team, and another. Oh.
It's his second one, so that'll be
Some hard defense from this Pitt team, and another yellow card.
It's his second one, so that'll be a 2-minute.
And that'll be a 2-minute penalty. Number 3, and we seem to have this Pitt team. A penalty graphic. Number 3, and we seem to have
gentlemen.
A penalty graphic. How convenient, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
See if Carolina can take advantage of this one.
Indeed.
Great screen, and he ran from 6 there.
But I guess the ball nonetheless.
Great screen, and he ran from 6 there.
The score is now.
But I guess the ball nonetheless.
Parkman playing through contact.
The score is now 7-6. Very tempted to say it the other way around, but I will hold my tongue.
And an interesting shot from Pitt there, rushing it. 40 seconds off the clock. And an interesting shot from Pitt there, rushing it. And the 40 seconds off the clock, and it's 2-minute penalty. And another turnover. And deflected.
Want to play fast?
And another turnover.
Hold on to the ball.
100%. 100%.
Want to play fast, but you want to make sure you hold on to the ball.
100%. 100%.
Pitt with a nice ball there. Over the spindle. Pitt with a nice ball there. Over the spindle. They fine. I like my coach long here. They fine. I like my coach long here.
Can't leave him open.
Enough. Green speed coming with a wide cross here. Look at the stuff with a close eye on you. Green speed coming with a wide cross here. Look at the stuff with a close eye on you.
Right, Jordan there.
He'll keep it. He'll keep it.
Right, Jordan there.
He'll keep it. He'll keep it impossible. Carolina makes a goalie sub. Grant Lindenberg. And Carolina makes a goalie sub. You know, all of our Grant Lindenberg. And I'll say it now here. Lindenberg has a special place in my heart. All of our goalies are super talented. And they're all great. But Lindenberg has a special place in my heart. To bring to this Carolina defense. And I'm excited to see what he is able to bring to this Carolina defense.
Gives Carolina a unique look on the fast break.
He does.
Good arm challenge.
Nate Wolf the Phenom. Stopped there by the Pitt wall. Nate Wolf the Phenom.
Pitt looking for a stall call here.
Stopped there by the Pitt wall.
Lucas Pisetsky.
Pitt looking for a stall call here.
Goal.
Not getting it just yet. Lucas Pisetsky to Parkman Cook. Acrobatic goal. And we now have a tie game here. Oh. That was almost close to being something. Oh. That was almost close to being something.
He's starting to heat up a little bit.
Parkman
You're
Cook.
seeing him smiling. Here it comes.
He's starting to heat up a little bit. You see him smiling. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen.
How he wants to make this show his.
And he is just thinking in his head how he wants to make this show his now.
It's a bad day to be the defense.
They gave it a Cook. Tracks to Nate. To Lucas.
They gave it to the Phenom. They gave it a Cook. Tracks to Nate. To Lucas. And a great stop from Pitt. And Pitt goalie able to get another stop. And Pitt goalie able to get another stop. They swing it again to the center back.
To the pivot and
They swing it again.
Good defense.
Great defense.
To the center back.
Defense as well.
To the pivot and it is broken up.
Good defense.
Great defense. Great help defense as well.
It's not the overload. Phenomenal jump shot.
It's not the overload.
Phenomenal jump shot by. We'll see what this Carolina offense is able to do to answer back.
We'll see what
Great held defense
this
by
Carolina
Pitt.
offense is able to do to answer back. And great held defense by Pitt.
Oh. And a push off and maybe a little bit of hands in the face action to Nate.
Oh. And a push off and maybe a little bit of hands in the face action to Nate.
Handball.
Well, he shakes it off, not looking for the call here. And I have to respect that. That's good ethical handball.
Nicely.
The defense falls asleep. And Carolina with the nicely. Makes it a tie game yet again.
Number 3 comes back on for this Pitt offense after having a seat following his
Number 3
call.
comes back on for this Pitt offense after having a seat following his 2-minute call.
Parkman daring in the pass this to the left wing here.
Parkman daring in the pass this to the left wing here.
Making a case here. And number 13 making a case here. And I think this Carolina team just needs something to get some energy going here.
And I think this Carolina team just needs something to get some energy going here.
But right now they're just
Whether it's an explosive play
like shells with their former
or a
selves.
great goalie save. But right now they're just kind of just playing
They'll pick it up.
like shells with their former selves.
Bit of a latch bid for sure so far. They'll pick it up in the second half.
100%.
It's hard to get into these third-place games.
I agree.
Yep. So invested earlier. Especially coming off an overtime loss.
Yep.
Look for the fast break. And they find it.
Look for the fast break.
A 2-goal lead. And they find it. Pitt now takes a 2-goal lead. First timeout of the game. And Carolina will take their first timeout of the game.
Yes, and also.
Yes, and also. I believe there is. I do not believe
Is there a
they
women's
play
Olympic
often
football
enough.
team?
I believe there is. I do not believe that they play often enough.
It depends if they get the numbers. Yeah.
Well, I think there technically is.
Probably get two.
There will be there too. He's in Chapel Hill, so
Enjoy. Take it soon. Figure this thing out. Perfect.
see you, brother.
So, Malik, it might talk.
Yes, I'll
Hold off. Did you see that? Knock out there? Can't take that shot. Thank you for that. John Rivers.